This one thing I know is if you love Jesus Christ and you're truly following him, nobody has to tell you to share your faith. It comes from the overflow of your heart. You know what I'm talking about. Like Peter, James, and John in the first century when they were sharing the gospel of Christ and thousands of people were being saved all around them. It was coming from the overflow of the heart. The Jews told them to quit preaching in the name of Jesus, and they said, we can't help it. It just flows. I mean, like what we've seen and what we've heard, we got to let the whole world know about. See, the problem is, Christians today, we're letting the world tell us, don't you preach in the name of Jesus. Don't you talk about Jesus. Well, you can talk about God if you want to. You can talk about, your religion, but don't talk about Jesus. And it's not just the authorities saying it. It's individual people. And I think it's more Satan says it in our hearts. And so we go through this life and we're letting the devil in the world and our own flesh shut us down and tell us not to talk about Jesus Christ. I've been speaking about Jesus regularly. And listen, what I found is people want to hear it. People want to hear it. There's some that might, I don't care, but people want to hear it. And I can't help but to talk to them about him. Because when we talk to people about Jesus, we're telling them something they've not heard much before. They hear all kinds of variations, but to speak to you as a person with a heart on fire for God, they want to hear what you got to say. And people say, well, I don't want to offend anybody. Well, you don't mind offending them when you're talking about politics, but you can't talk about Jesus? What's wrong with that picture?